Hey guys, this is Taco Die. This video right here is all about killing a Tirpitz and how to do it. We're going to start off here with a Mangler Nelly. This is a accelerator Mangler Nelly, not jump caps. It's got all accelerators, ultra heavy, 60% HE, 40% AP. What we're going to do is we're going to go straight for the Inquisitor when we're in a Mangler Nelly. We want to be hidden as long as we can, use any micro terrain that we can, which is perfect with the Excel Nelly. And you want to get right on top of it as close as you can. Take that Inquisitor. Boom. Remainder of your magazine, get the first Sarisa. And now because you're 60% HE, it is doing peanuts for damage on you. Okay. A jump cap Nelly is also very successful, although they tend to run more burst, less exposure Manglers, whereas an accelerator number is exposed a little bit longer, and so it's going to run a little bit more magazine. So MMRR for this particular build. Textbook. The Mangler Nelly deals with a Terp extremely quickly. However, the biggest challenge is getting close to it. A Sarisa MAO deals with a Terp with distance. The largest weakness of a Tirpitz is actually its Inquisitor. Because the Inquisitor reloads so slowly, if you can get it to empty its magazine, you can do more damage than it can. The Inquisitor does very quick one-shot damage, but over time, the Sarisa MAO will do much more damage. If you face the Tirpitz, you're more likely to take the Inquisitor damage to your center, to your core, to your resistance core, instead of to your weapon. So don't turn to the side, otherwise the Inquisitor will always take a weapon off or take a leg. So face your tower to the Tirpitz, and you will do significantly more damage per your time exposed than the Tirpitz will. Unless, of course, it's a 75% HE resist Tirpitz. And then you're going to have to honestly let your AI take care of it, or let an AP bot take care of it, or jab it for as long as you can until you can get that Inquisitor to pop off. Here we have two Terps. We are fighting two Terps at this point, an AI Terp and a player Terp. This one's actually a very difficult battle, because while one empties its magazine, the other one has a ample magazine in its Inquisitor. Here we're trying to play distance. We want to be as distant as possible, dodge those Inquisitors, and get damage on target. Thankfully, we have some AI on our side that's getting them to empty their magazine as well. Here we come. We're really going to try to get some damage done. Honestly, I know that I have a Mangler Nelly up next. If I'm in this MAO for too long and not doing enough damage, then that Tirpitz is going to kill my AI too quickly. So I am taking a little bit more of a risk here. I'm okay kind of sacrificing this bot so that way I can get my Mangler Nelly out to really eliminate the threat of these two Terps. I'm trading 2 points for 3 points, essentially. And there are two Terps, which is just a huge challenge. One is a little bit easier because you can maneuver around it, but two of them is significantly a challenge. And in the Sarisa MAO, it's not really meant for dealing with two of them. You really need time to do tower damage to it. It is more than difficult to take its Inquisitor. You have to go for the tower. And they're off. And the AI Terps run weapon armor, I believe, on all of their weapons. Significantly challenging. Okay, here we go. I got the right now where I'm in my Tirpitz killing bot. I've got a good spawn point. There's two of them right there. We'll see what we can do. This is the accelerator Nelly. Awesome for the city. Awesome for the city. You can use buildings to your advantage. Yep, excellent, excellent. He knows what's going on. He's trying to get out of here, get around that, do some damage while I'm exposed. But because I'm in a accelerator Nelly, I can just use the city. Excellent. Go straight for that Inquisitor. Pop that Inquisitor off. Well, actually, I think here, because he's already cored, I'm going straight for the tower. Yeah, absolutely. Go straight for the tower and kill that one. All right. because he's constantly having to empty his magazine, he's getting no time to reload. So I'm managing to just keep him active, keep him emptying his magazine, and that really reduces the effect of the Tirpitz. If you leave the Tirpitz alone for a long time and he gets a full magazine, then he's significantly a challenge. All right, I think that he's running definitely not an ultra heavy. He's definitely got some lights on there, so he's really moving away, because this player knows that distance is how you get away from a Mangler Nelly when you're Tirp. He knows that. He's moving quickly. He's not quite cored, but his armor's broken. I've got a couple of AI, and these are tier 4 AI. They are hard to deal with, even for a Terp. So I'm really just going to let my AI handle him for a little bit. I'm keeping an eye on the score to know when he goes down. And so these Shans are tanks, easily the enemy of the Mangler Nelly, without a doubt. So I'm staying in the city, I'm staying low. Yep, I see that my own Sarisa MAO, my AI Sarisa MAO is taking care of them. Yep, I'm taking care of the AI, and then I can see the score, so he's taken care of. So I did a lot of work there, I did a lot of damage on him earlier, and my AI kind of fished him. So you really have to pick your battles there and realize where your strengths and your weaknesses are, and use the right bots. If I'd have dropped a Mangler Nelly at the beginning there, I think I would have done a lot better, but I hadn't expected two Tirpitz. There we go. So now we're going another AI Terp, and this is a player battle. One Tirpitz versus the Sarisa MAO is nowhere near as much of a challenge. Nowhere near as much of a challenge as two is. And here you just pick your battles. I know that I do really good damage per my exposure time. As long as I take that Inquisitor to the core, I should be good. I hid there for a little bit, let my Sarisas reload. Boom.